The top one comes around 25,000 CR Access Blue Chip Fund, and the next one is Mirae Asset Large Cap. If I have to make a decision as one of my first go-to funds as to which one will be, I will go with a safer bet. Hi everyone, it's Amit here from Every Paisa Matters, and today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see that how long does it take for us to finalize an equity mutual fund. If we are making an investment, then what's the time that it will take us for finalizing our first mutual fund. And I have just put down a few criterias. For example, the first criteria will be that the fund size should be at least 1000 CR. The second criteria I'll put is that the fund house should at least be 7 to 10 years old. And the third criteria that I have put is that it should be a 5-star rated fund on the sites that I'm going to be checking. So what I've done is that I'll go to 3 sites, which is Scriptbox, which use robo advisory services. We'll go to Funds India, which is a mix of both of these, and we'll go to Value Research, which is termed as a Bible for all the knowledge that you want to have on mutual funds. So firstly, let's go to Scriptbox and see what kind of advisory they give if we have to go for an equity large cap mutual fund. So let me log in over here, and then we'll take it forward. So I already had an account with Scriptbox, and I was using Scriptbox as one of the first companies for my mutual fund investment. I have now removed all my holdings from there. So what I'll do is I'll just go and try to find out a plan. So we'll create a plan. We'll do okay, my first crore plan. Let's try to create it. Yada yada yada. We'll just go ahead. I'm not going to go into details of what it shows, because what we're looking for is really to be able to get to a suggestion for our mutual fund. So I'll activate this plan, and so what it says is this is the SIP amount that we need to invest, and it is now showing me mutual funds, which is equity large cap 40%, equity diversified. I'm just interested in equity large cap, so I'll just click on continue, and it has shown me 2 funds over here, which is Access Blue Chip Fund and Mirae Asset Large Cap Fund, right? So don't bother if you have not been able to catch up the speed that I've been going, but what I've been just doing is next, and I wanted to just get as to if I want the best of the large cap funds, which are the funds that it tells me. So it is telling me 2 funds, Access Blue Chip Fund and Mirae Asset Large Cap Fund. So let me now go to Funds India and try to sign in over here and see what kind of a suggestion I get from here. So we are now in this site, and what I want is, again, I want a recommendation from them for the mutual funds. And where do you go? I go to this mutual funds. I'll go for invest. I say it is a new investment, and it says select investor and scheme. So it is giving me all these. So these what Funds India does is it gives you their top few schemes. If you want to see all the schemes that are possible, you can click here and see them, and that's where you will get a view of all the schemes. So for example, if I come over here, you can see it will show me 468 schemes, but before that, these are selected funds, which are top 49 funds. And what I'm looking for is, as I said, right, I'll go to all funds, I'll select as equity, and I wanted the large cap fund, any AMC, and only rated scheme, because I wanted only 5-star funds. Okay, so let's see what it has shown me. Okay, so it has come with a number of recommendation, and it is starting with Funds India rating, and that's not going to be very helpful. But what I see over here is we have got the Access Blue Chip Fund regular plan, and we have got Mirae Asset Large Cap Fund as well. The ones that we saw in Scriptbox, Access Blue Chip and Mirae Asset Large Cap Fund. And then if I go down, the others are 4 rated and 3 rated ones. So if I have to zero down on one, it can be either Axis or Mirai from here, and again going to Funds India, it can be Axis or Mirai. Now let's try to go and see what happens when we go to value research. So in value research, you need to go to this particular link. I'll share this link in the description because you can't usually come to this link directly. At least I've not found a way. If you've found a way, please let me know in the comment section as to how you can come over here. Now what I'll do is I'll go to equity large cap and I'll say update fund list, and yeah, I need only 5 stars. I'll remove all the other stars, these things. So now it has shown me equity large cap direct plans 5-star. It can be direct or regular, right? It won't make much of a difference. It should usually not make much of a difference. And my entry criteria, for example, was 1000 CR. So let me put that according to, or let me put that in the descending order. And I see that the top one comes around 25,000 CR, Axis Blue Chip fund, and the next one is Mirai Asset Large Cap. Again, that's 24,000 CR. And the bottom two are not really making the cut. The other criteria I had was that it should at least be 7 to 10 years old. So you can see this was launched in January 13. We're talking about direct, but if I go to regular, let me see if I remove direct plans. Okay, so if I go and do the regular plan, we can see that these funds were launched in January 2010 and April 2008, so they kind of make the cut. Now the Sensex, as I've covered in one of my videos, the link of which you can see on the I button above, that Sensex comprises of the top companies, right? So it will always be blue chip companies over there, and hence when we talk about finding out an equity large cap, it will contain a number of blue chip. So if I have to shortlist, I will shortlist from one of these 2 or 3 funds, because consistently a number of sites are giving them as recommendations. But what I do is I usually will also go inside and will try to find out what really are their parameters. So what I'll do is, let me just go to these funds and see what data do I get. So what Scriptbox is telling me is that overall view, track record is good, relative size is good, category view, growth rate. Now this is one thing that people, when they buy it, they look at what has been the past performance. I will suggest that we should look at whether the performance has been consistent or not, right? Like last 1 year has been really super. So we know that the funds are expected to do well, and the blue chips have really gone through the roof. And when I'm coming over here, I go to Axis Blue Chip regular. So we can see that the base index is S&P BSE 100, and it has given more returns than that. Peer comparison. So Axis Blue Chip also says that Mirai Asset Large Cap is its peer, and so is UTI Index Fund. Okay. Now let's see what kind of companies does it have in its portfolio, right? So we see the top holdings are Infosys, Bajaj Finance, HDFC, Tata Consultancy Services, Kotak, ICICI, so on and so forth, right? So these are their top 5 to 10 companies. And if I go to the Mirai one, and what I'll do is I'll probably open these side by side. Okay, yeah. And I go to the various holdings of these companies. So I can see that again Infosys is there in both of them, and approximately highest in terms of percentage asset that is highest holdings it has. Reliance is also there in both of them. HDFC also, you can see it's both of them. A few variations. ICICI Bank you can also see. Yeah, so a number of top companies over here also make the cut over here, right? So top 10 companies, which comprises around, which forms around 50 to 60% of the portfolio, is common. So we have seen HDFC Bank is here. We have HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank is also here. Reliance Industries here. Bharti Airtel is also here. Hindustan Unilever. So all the top 10 companies are really common. The asset percentage may vary a bit because the Axis Blue Chip Fund may have a slightly different strategy of picking the funds. So if I have to make a decision as one of my first go-to funds as to which one will be, I will go with a safer bet. I know the companies, the underlying companies have got, or the underlying companies are fairly good companies, have good track records. And that gives me confidence about picking my mutual fund. I do recommend that people should be going through what it says, how much try to find out a few more parameters as well. For example, who the portfolio manager is, and who the fund manager, for example, is, and how much experience that person has. This is one thing that I usually see, that the person should have a good experience of managing the funds in the past, and that's where I get a bit of a confidence from. So that's all that I wanted to cover in today's video, and what I wanted to share was that picking up a mutual fund is not really that tough, because when you try to put on some parameters that you define, you will only be shortlisting a couple of them, right? So you can start with any of them, whichever you want to, whichever appeals you further. And but do make sure that you understand the risks that are associated with the mutual fund. So I, for example, have spent a number of years trying to understand as to how they have worked. I've spent number of years with NPS to understand how mutual funds work, because I was apprehensive of investing in mutual funds. But picking up a mutual fund is usually not that tough as opposed to picking up a stock. I hope this video would help you. In less than 10 to 15 minutes of time, I have shortlisted a fund. So we'll come with another video very soon. Till then, बचाते रहें, कमाते रहें, because every पैसा matters.